All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So I am not yet sure if what I'm doing is actually working, so we gotta check that out. All right, welcome, ladies and okay, so let me see the volume. Should be fine. Okay, so I just installed BlueStacks after, I don't know, 3 years maybe, because we need to go hard on barbs. Gonna give them a hard time. So where do we go? I guess we can go around here. I think I need to, if I'm not wrong, I need to set up a couple of things in BlueStacks before I can really go. But I don't remember how to do it. I don't remember. Shit. I really don't remember. Okay, I guess I'll just try the way it is, even though it's really weird. Okay, it's lagging a lot. I guess I have to set up some things.
The fanciest robes in the world are only half as handsome as a military
I
uniform.
do remember there was a button over here. Was it this one? Ah, okay, that's gone. Hey, what's up, Wolfie? So yeah, we gotta go, the barbarians going. I was actually thinking about just completely skipping now, because we are just not going to finish the rebuilding, right? But then I thought, if this becomes an issue, like, yeah, why are people not grinding barbarians? Then I definitely... Wait, this game's on too loud. So yeah, if it becomes an issue, then, you know, I want to be on the good side. I don't want a single person to be able to say that I'm slacking or whatever, so I'm gonna go for it. Actually, we're just gonna completely mute it. I guess I hope. I pushed. I think that's great, man. I think that's great. I mean, you know, I don't think the leadership could give anybody a hard time if they said, yeah, okay, I would rather save my resources, you know, speed ups and everything, or your time, your action points, But at the same time, like I said, if this becomes an issue, then I want to be on the good side. The other thing is, I was actually a couple of weeks before KVK, I was messaging the leadership, and I told them, hey, I have a big farm and I actually want to get it to 39 million power, but I'm going to contribute. Like, I'm going to push Hana, I'm going to do alliance mobilization, I'm going to do all those things. And if necessary, I'm even going to fight with this farm. So now, you know, I gotta do... I gotta pay my dues, right? And the next thing is, you know, some of the people who weren't pushing honor are the people who don't do shit. Like, just in general. And, you know, I'm definitely somebody who, you know, not for the sake of me. Like, I personally don't really care about it, but, you know, there's people really sacrificing time and energy in the game to push on certain events. And then you have people who don't do shit. And that's just not something that I'm not comfortable with. I only hit 46 plus, and I thought, yeah, I mean, it you know, it's not like it takes a whole lot of time. I mean, yeah, sure, if you go extremely hard, then yeah, sure. But, you know, like getting 10,000 honor is actually not that difficult, right? Oh, I thought I clicked it. But if you look at it, we are now in KVK for a week. And, you know, you have people under 1,000 honor, and that shouldn't be possible. Like, what are these people doing? And, you know, a couple of them are the same people who don't do shit in alliance mobilization. So I don't really like talking about it because I'm generally a fairly unfiltered person. Like, I just talk the way I talk. Unless I'm talking to my boss or something. So, you know, I would most of the time rather just dodge the topic. But if it becomes a topic in the kingdom, then I'm definitely going to say something. By the way, I'm a little bit jealous of your marches. Or just the commanders that you're using. I wish I had Henry, for example. I also was always super pissed that I never went for Nebu. And now I have the issue, I don't know if I really wanna go for Trajan. Really not sure. And my next issue is I actually should do this on 3 accounts. I should go with my girlfriend's account as well. But man, I'm so looking forward to the pass. I'm really looking forward to it. 10 hats every MG ammo. You get... wait. Did you never get more than that? I mean, you know, like, I don't keep track of what everybody is doing and stuff like that, so I don't know if it's because of your contribution or something, but I mean, you seem really active, you know. But yeah, I don't think I will ever try Mightiest Governor again in this kingdom. Yeah, that's one issue, right? Like, sometimes you run into a situation where you really need, you would benefit from a MGE commander so much in terms of fighting and stuff, but you don't get them because you are not fighting. Like, I had the same issue when I was in 1228. I had really bad commanders, and I would have greatly benefited from MGE commanders, but I didn't get them because I wasn't pulling enough kills. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going for MGE again. Like, when people go over the cap, it's something that absolutely baffles my mind. Like I said, I'm a fairly unfiltered person, so if I was talking to somebody about it, I would ask them if they're either stupid or just ignorant. I don't understand how somebody can go over the cap. So I tried 2 times, and both times somebody went over, well, basically went into my cap. So, you know, I got so pissed that I just said, yeah, I'm never going to try again. I'm always active and but they gotta give me ones. Yeah, and I mean, you know, even when you talk about contribution and stuff, so I'm gonna jump out the window, right? Like I said, I'm fairly unfiltered. So let's say, for example, the 2 wolves, right? Like Lady Killer and Red. They seem to be like really freaking good fighters, right? Like really freaking important to the kingdom. But at the same time, you never see them in chat. You never see them really like pulling shit or on other events and stuff like that. And that's fine. That's completely fair. But I do think that people like you, who like really socialize and keep the chat active and alive, they are just as important. I do think that's something that should sometimes be taken into consideration. My old kingdom, but yeah. Why is this so laggy? I did set it to 4 CPU cores. What is happening? Yeah, you know, like social people are super important. Like super important. There was a kingdom that kind of went viral because of some KVK stuff. What is this video? What the fuck?
New message from Billy.
Okay, sorry. Wait. So yeah, I was in a completely dead kingdom, and in the alliance I was in, of course, you know, that kingdom, then, you know, I was in the biggest alliance, and I actually once was in a KVK, so it was before the first pass opening, and we went 5 days without a single message in the alliance chat. 5 days. So, you know, and I mean, of course that's an extreme situation, but just in general, you need, you know, social people who keep the chat alive and stuff like that. It gives you doesn't just give people entertainment, it also gives your kingdom a certain identity. You know, so for example with the Crocs, like I don't find it particularly funny or something, but I do think it's important because, you know, you have a running gag in your kingdom that everybody is into and understands and stuff like that, and that kind of shit gives your kingdom identity. So one thing I wanna do tonight is wanna check out a couple YouTubers, because for 3 years I haven't watched a single one on other than Lambert. But okay, so I guess I can pull this here. Minamoto is better than Justin? What?
When he is the leader of a rally. And this is everything that Justinian does when he is fighting in the open field. And I feel like I'm taking crazy pills, okay? Because a lot of people have been asking me why I didn't talk about Justinian in my cavalry guide for free to play and new players. I'm gonna say that again. Why didn't I talk about Justinian in my cavalry guide for free to play and new players? So today we're gonna talk about Justinian as it relates to open field fighting, and I'm gonna make the case that most of you watching should probably be using Minamoto instead. But first, what's going on, guys?
Okay, wait, what?
I just want to remind you guys, I'm still doing a give.
Okay, but Justin in a free-to-play guide, why then Minamoto? He's not free-to-play. And I mean, getting Justin free-to-play is not easy.
For the month of
I mean, Mightiest Governor event is not really a free-to-play player event, right?
The top link in the description.
In most kingdoms, at least.
To one lucky subscriber. All you have to do is follow me on social media. That is literally it. There's no fine print. Just click the link down below and give it a shot. Now, I think the reason people are overthinking what Justinian is doing is because his active skill is an absolute unit. Okay, this is just a block of text. It looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card that came out in the year 2023. But literally everything after this first line is pointless if you're in the open field. Okay, everything down here is all about leading a rally attack, which in the open field you will not be doing. So all that this active skill is doing is hitting like a truck. It deals 2,500 damage factor. That's it. Okay, that's it. That's all you have to know about his he's not as tanky, obviously, not making that claim. He doesn't get cav damage. He does get 10% march speed, and there's no conditions to this. Okay, so you get 10% all the time.
Is Minamoto 2,300 damage factor? Really? That's crazy. Is that true? I have to check that out. Damn, Minamoto going crazy. But I don't completely understand why you would compare Justin and Minamoto. That's kind of like the LeBron James and Michael Jordan discussion. It's like two different players. Why would you compare them?
Territory, enemy territory, doesn't matter, okay? He has no bonus damage, but he has a really powerful debuff on his 4th skill. 10% chance to increase the damage taken by the target by 30% for 3 seconds.
Okay, I might be, just like he said, he might have taken crazy pills, but isn't Minamoto just better on open field than Justin? I don't know why that would be a hot take or something, or why he has to like make an argument for it. But that seems fairly
so we see something on Minamoto
that seems pretty fair to say.
On Justinian has plenty of different ways that he can deal signal target damage, but this debuff is unique to Minamoto, and this scales with the number of targets that are hitting the enemy that you've debuffed. Okay, does that sound familiar? Yes, swarming targets is great when you have a Minamoto around, because this is going to cause all of your armies to deal 30% more damage for 3 seconds. That's really good. This is a really powerful.
I don't like that, dude. So yeah. You know, like I might sound like a little bit like an asshole when I say this, but I don't like a single Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber other than Lambert. But people keep talking about them, and they keep telling me that I'm wrong with the things that I'm saying and yada yada. And you know, so now I actually want to check them out and see if I'm wrong, like, you know, if just my information is outdated or whatever. I mean, but I do have to say, I like Omniarch 100 times over people like Chisco and especially Roni. Twitch ain't working for me and more laggy. So I'm on YouTube. Oh, so I guess you were on YouTube and now you're on Twitch. So Twitch is laggy. Okay, interesting. Thanks for saying that, because Okay, so I guess I have to change the settings. Okay, I have my Twitch up. I'll see.
skill procs, and it does proc more often than the debuff on Minamoto, but with the 5-second cooldown, I would say per skill cycle, even though it's 3 times more likely to occur than the debuff on Minamoto, it's still only gonna.
So I even bought the crystal bundle on my farm.
Okay, well, which one of these
I'm such a whale, man.
Because I ran both
Buying
of
the
these
crystal
combinations
bundle on
through
my
Rock Battle
farm,
Simulator,
jeez.
both of which went up against a Guan Yu. Both armies had 250,000 troop capacity. Both armies had Nevsky as the primary with the full skill tree. Both armies had the full best in
Again, no. For me, Twitch seems completely
Both
fine.
armies also had 17% bonus attack, 40% all damage because that's what you get from being in the Lost Kingdom, 10% health rune, and 5% skill damage city skin. And we can run through the results here, okay? Nevsky with Justinian versus Guan Yu and CPO. Now, before you comment, Omniarch, this simulator doesn't
but there seems to be an
simulate
issue.
AoE. That doesn't matter actually for this test,
So
because
just when
we're
I was
testing
closing
single
my
target
Twitch,
damage. Justinian
I
doesn't
saw a
have
couple
AoE,
of
and
messages
Minamoto doesn't
from
have
you
AoE. The only thing that
that I'm
Justinian and Minamoto can do is single
not
target
seeing
damage. So I think this is actually
on
a pretty accurate test. And here we could see the Nevsky
on my
Justinian loses on
OBS.
this report, the Guan Yu
Interesting.
CPO loses on this report. The Nevsky Justinian loses here and here and here and here and here. The Guan Yu actually loses. Here the Nevsky Justinian loses. Here the Nevsky Justinian
I'm here
loses.
on
Here the
Twitch.
Nevsky
I also
you get
understand
the
I am
point,
two
okay? Now
worlds.
under the same
You
conditions,
know
we
the
can
world's
test the
gotta
Nevsky
have.
Minamoto, which
Yeah,
wins
that's
here,
true.
and
Yeah,
it
of
wins
course.
here, and it
They
loses
also
here,
have
and it
tons
wins
of
here, and it wins here, and it
over
loses
those
here, and it
creation
loses
ones.
again. Wins. Okay. So
Yeah.
I pulled all that data into a spreadsheet, and I took the averages for the severely wounded units on both sides and the units.
So I think that's a little bit a problem just in general. So I agree with you, and I think it's in general a little bit of a problem. Just like you said, like yeah, sure, whales need all that stuff, right? But like, at which point do you have enough? Because there certainly is a point where you have enough. So at which point do you have enough? At which point are you taking stuff away from other people? Because the thing is, one whale is not going to win against 3 people, right? So sometimes, or like definitely, you can give a whale so much stuff that it actually hurts your kingdom because you're taken away from all the other people. And by all the other people, we are talking about 149 to possibly like 600 people, right? So yeah, if that ever like becomes a topic, whatever, then I'm definitely advocating for you getting more sculptures. They all have their ways. Yeah, yeah, sure, and that's fine, right? Like, I mean, even for me, a lot of people. I explained that in one of my videos before. A lot of people think I'm opinionated and I'm arrogant, whatever. But I have to say 2 things about that. Number one, I'm super critical, but I'm also critical about myself. Like when I'm in my head, I'm always critical about myself. Like what can I do better? What can I do for other people to perceive me in a certain way and stuff like that, right? And the other thing is that you need opinions, right, to kind of see different perspectives. So even when there is a YouTuber who like completely talks out of his ass or her ass and it's just wrong, or in my opinion wrong, then still you are seeing a different perspective, right, that can give you food for thought. It's kind of like sports commentators and stuff like that, who many times talk absolutely out their ass, but it still gives you a different perspective and maybe something that can elaborate your own opinion. So is this about another game? Grand Cross Age of Titans.
been
Oh, I
seeing a
heard
lot of
about
players
that
making some-
yesterday. Age of Titans. Oh, I like the art style. I really like that. That's like Final Fantasy in Borderlands. I definitely like that. That looks really cool. But it's just the same game again. Jesus Christ. Seems like they make the same game just 100 times over. Not meta. People need to stop naming it meta. There is no meta in Rise of Kingdoms. Okay, I've watched this before.
Than the William pairing, and it had about 10,400 units remaining. So
Oh,
again,
there
the units
was
remaining on
there
every
was
single
actually, I didn't know that there's like a
in the
combat
number of
simulator.
severely wounded. The talent tree that we're using here
Yeah.
for him is in the bottom left corner. You're gonna see a little Genghis Khan down here. That's because Hua doesn't actually have a talent tree in game yet, but we went with the entire full skill tree. Now, it's worth noting that Hua is one of the few.
Isn't it called Hua? Don't think it's called Hua. I'm not sure though. I don't speak Japanese, whatever it is. Chinese. Okay, so then there was Ploto? Was it Ploto? Yeah, that guy.
Damn.
The guy seemed pretty cool. Well, actually, which one was this? Pre-King of the Nile account review.
Hello, everybody. I just thought I would make an account review before we get into slowly approaching that 30 bill mark. In terms of troops, this is what I got going on. 824k T5 infantry, 777k T5 cav, 479 T5 archers. I'll definitely need to get those archers up. with
Oh,
the new
okay. So
command
he has a
field.
fairly
Tornado, I think
moderate
he's a
account. I
super
thought he
garrison.
was like super
We
whalish.
got T4 infantry at 400k. T4
Oh,
cavalry
now
at
I figured
400K,
out.
and then T4
I think I've
400k. So
wait.
as you can tell, we don't have that much siege. They made us
Oh.
delete and kill all our siege for migration purposes.
Okay, I messed up with the chat
that's that.
actually.
All right. Next, we will go into the items. This is what I got in my
Okay,
bag
I
right
have
now.
to set
As
that
you can
up
see, the
properly.
food is absolutely atrocious. I used up all my food tokens last KVK. You might also see that my resource packs and my resource packs in general are lower as well.
That seems like a
Eight
really
tops
chill.
of proper fighting. Maybe there's a lot of
YouTuber.
runes actually, because we do have that one march rune fight thing that we do in King of the Nile, and then we also have the universals here, and then of course the numbers gonna be on the side over here. For boosts, I did get a lot of boosts from the Osiris League shop, so 29 advanced army expansions and 22 24
Oh yeah, isn't he in 68?
really solid.
Now that he is mentioning Osiris
On the
League.
side over here. For boosts, I did get a lot of boosts from the Osiris League shop, so 29 advanced
Oh,
army
Osiris
expansions
League shop. But I do think
I'm not
he's
too sure
in
if they'll come out this
68 if I'm
KVK
not completely wrong. 1.5 million power, what? Oh, pushing power, okay. Mages?
Troop types in Call of Dragon are very distinct.
Oh, Call of Dragons,
Some
okay.
are ranged, some are melee, some are fast, some are slow. Are usually found within the bottom of the DPS rankings, meaning that
Man, I really crave an original YouTuber in Rise of Kingdoms. Somebody who is doing things just a little bit different than everybody else. Like, it's such homogenized bullshit. Everybody is doing the same thing over and over and over. Would be amazing to have just this one person who is a little original. Everybody is doing Call of Dragons videos. Which, yeah, sure, fine, okay. You gotta diversify a little bit because, like, Rise of Kingdoms can die any day. But then still, like, why would you go from one niche to the next one? It's like, I don't really get it. But this seems like a really
Let's see
chill
what
person.
we get today. Let's roll the dice. Let's pull that hand.
Stones which helped indicate that you were making progress towards that final goal. For example, before you fully expertised it, you could make it usable by making it 5551, or there are different ways to invest your gold heads to still make it usable even though you didn't reach your final objective. Though grindy, pay to win.
Holy shit. Okay, I already love this video. I love this video. This is interesting. This the kind of stuff that if I take my channel a little more serious, this is actually the kind of stuff that I would do.
Having a high reliance on RNG mechanisms, these systems gave the satisfying feeling of gratification even before reaching the end goal through these milestones within the path of progression. This is what Lilith got wrong with their new systems. People play Rise of Kingdoms to feel that sense of progression through accomplishing milestones, through successfully chasing and fulfilling whatever set goal they had. What the new systems are lacking is this clear path to progression. No dopamine-filled milestones to pursue. Just to
I'm gonna subscribe that. It's basically a commentary channel in Rise of Kingdoms. That's actually really cool. Hundred spins in Call of Dragons, so they just
You got it. So I believe we got it. What?
they just blatantly copied the Wheel of Fortune into the next game. That's Jesus Christ, man. The mobile market is so freaking wild. Where you can't just make the same game over and over. And well, I guess Assassin's Creed, right? But it's crazy how you can just make the same game over and over and over.
Hello everybody, welcome to another Plato Gaming video where we are going to be spinning, for Madeline. I believe this is the final wheel before we switch to a new
Actually
commander,
completely
and
the same.
I believe this might be the final wheel for the season.
I've never really seen this game. Okay, but I'm definitely going to check out more from Pluto. That seems like a really cool channel. Then there was... It's funny how all of these people call their channels gaming. It's like, come on man, you're playing Rise of Kingdoms, has nothing to do with gaming. Arms training guide updated. So this guy apparently also has a fitness channel. I would like to see that. Where's your fitness channel, homie?
With Lohar here, we're going to walk you guys through how to get the best score possible in order to get the highest ranking as you can. So rank 1 right now is going to be 20 golden heads, 2,000 gems, and tons of speed ups. So I'm going to walk you guys through the best ways to accomplish this event, plus what order you should do these skills in, because you can see here you activate skills which make the Lohar a little bit harder as you go, and the skills are very important, so make sure you stay tuned.
I guess I should actually watch that at some point. I never gave a damn about this. Like, what is the proper
to see exactly how you should go
order
in order to get as high up as you can in the rankings. So first of all, what we want to do is make sure you have a expansion. So this is going to be very important. If you are aiming for the very top ranks, you will have to do a 50% expansion. I am only going to be doing a 25% expansion because I am not going to be pushing for top rank in this one. I'm just going to be showing you guys how to get the best scores possible. If you want to get the very top scores, use a 50% expansion. I save these for war, and so I'm going to be using a 25% since this is just an event. So we're going to be using this. We're also going to be using an attack. I do have one already from Ark of Osiris today, so I'm just going to keep that right here. So 5% attack. If you have
What else is he doing? Zeroing that way to drop Imperium. What kingdom is he playing in? What was BLNK again? Actually, wait, isn't Cardona actually from this kingdom?
On our deadweight list. So this is the first player. You can see he is relatively small. We have an Attila Takeda rally coming on him. He does have a pretty decent garrison. Theodora primary with a YSG secondary. So you can actually see I do have my 1 troops there debuffing the AoE. Ideally, I probably should have just done 1 at a time since they all died at the same time. Probably would have gotten some better value had I just put 1 in and cycled it. Just because, you know, taking 15% off per march is great, but if you do it all at once, you kind of lose a little bit of value. So I probably, if I could have gone back, I probably would have just done 1 at a time rather than kill off all of my 1 troops at the same time. And you can see you do have a lot of people here ready to swarm this garrison down because, like I said, it is relatively low. I believe we only do 1 rally. We might do 2 rallies here.
Wait.
We do have an Attila Takeda, so it is going to lose a lot of people.
Wolfie, if you are still here, how did you figure out I'm on Twitch? How the hell did you figure that out? I don't think I ever promoted any of my channels and stuff like that. Actually makes me think I should start running some promotion in some way.
You can see I do have my T1 Siege coming into the swarm there as well. Like I said before, double AoE Garrison, Theodora, and YSG, so both circular AoE.
Who is coming?
And so we'll take a look at that report. You can see right
What's
here,
up, Smarty?
you can swarm.
Let's go.
1.6 million to 13.7 million. Crazy amount.
Usually I'm not using emojis, but because it's a good day.
We can take a look at the kill points.
Thumbs up, homie.
As well, which is a really cool update.
So I guess we're gonna reset once.
2.3 million kill points there. You can see we do have another rally coming here as well. I believe this is another Attila Takeda.
Sunday chill, how to?
This next barbarian,
Is that Barb chanting? AoE Barb, yeah.
and we are going to be a little bit too close. This level 28, so it's going to hit it right away. Hopefully that's okay and it doesn't die right away, but we're going to kill this level 29 here. Typically I don't like when that happens.
Okay, wait, when did 1 year ago? That seems like a cool channel as well, like very chill, just to the point, doing what the title says.
And level him up here, and then we'll show you guys the stars. So we'll level that up. So you can see we have 61 level 3, 28 level 2, and about 1500 level 1. So we're gonna see if we can proc this. We got a 50%. So if we get this, we'll get a 4-star immediately at 30%. So we're gonna see what we can do here.
Oh, interesting. Is that possible?
There we go. All right. So now that's actually the trick if you want to get a 4-star at level 10. If you're ever running short on the experienced home. So we got a 4-star level 10 Tariq.
I actually didn't even know that.
So we'll go ahead and level him up here, and then we'll show you guys the stars. So we'll level that up. So you can see we have 61 level 3, 28 level 2, and about 1500 level.
Wait, am I stupid? He's going from... Oh, he's going from 1-star to 3-star. No. Am I stupid? To 4 stars, right?
We got a 50%. So
oh, crazy. I didn't know this was possible. Actually interesting. I should try that with my next commander. Maybe I should look at other channels a little more often. It seems like there actually is some information that is valuable. So I'm gonna subscribe to that guy and definitely gonna watch some of his videos.
What's going on, guys? This is Gains Gaming. Today we just got the new Alexander the Great museum buff in game. So we're going to be taking a look at the museum buffs and telling you guys whether or not these museum buffs are good enough to use these commanders in the open field. So if we go over to our museum over here, we can scroll all the way to the end, and this is where you are going to find Constantine and Alexander the Great finally in the museum. So with Constantine, we can see that infantry attack is going to be increased by 20%, and normal attack damage is going to increase by 5%. For Alexander the Great, we're seeing a 10% increase in infantry defense and normal attack and damage reduction of 3%. And as a bonus, we also have Pyrrhus here as well, 15% infantry defense and 5% skill damage. So needs in the open field answer. And in that way, I would recommend Sargon with.
Yeah, definitely going to watch more of those videos. So then there was apparently somebody called Shabby. I don't know if this is the name. Somebody said Shabby. How to level up fastest, but that seems... Oh god, is that Fortnite? Yeah, sorry, that was 20 years ago. Shabby Gaming, wasn't it Shabby Gaming? I did it. BGMI Conqueror. She doesn't take it slow. She's putting on a show. Nope, no thank you. No. We are adults around here, okay? So then, let's go to my best friend. My best friend in the world.
If you want to get
the most fraudulent gamer I have met, well, not the most, but yeah. Huge KVK update.
The last 24 hours in Rise of Kingdoms have been pretty fun since the pass is open. We've finally got some proper fighting, and I have got some crazy reports to share with you. So stick around in this video for an update on the map, a review of the reports, and let me tell you, that Yoda rally just hits freaking different. Hello my friends and welcome back. I'm Chiscool Gaming, and today's video is sponsored by the makers of Rise of Kingdoms, and I just wanted to give you a quick update on how the battling has been going since these passes open.
I don't know, it's like I feel dirty watching this video. It's like there's so much wrong with this.
You see, the weird thing about the Warriors Unbound KVK is that one day we had the level 5 passes open to this huge zone, and then literally the next day the level 6 passes open where we get some big combat. Now we could have had fighting in this zone over here, except the 254 war camp has pretty much been chilling in their zone. They are pushing on EB3, which you can see right now. So technically our war camp is fighting 2 war camps simultaneously, battling against the 254 camp and also battling up in the north. And the north is where...
Yeah, okay, but what is the KVK update? Like, come on, but yeah, well... 200 times spins.
Today I'm going to spin the wheel for Bakshi.
Oh, that's another game.
Cavalry hero that I was really hyped about, until I started using some other combos, and I'm finding those combos to be preferable. So stick around in this video for my explanation of why it is I'm spinning for...
The thing I don't understand is how can you do this full time, like your life depending on it, you know, like your life, finances, whatnot, and you do the same thing for 5 years. Like there is no quality progression, nothing, no original ideas, nothing. I don't really get it. I mean, it's only 200,000 subscribers, so I don't know. It seems like it wouldn't even be worth it going full time if it wasn't for Rise of like Lilith sponsorship. So then, actually, let me. Is it true that Shinji is the second biggest Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber? Wasn't he like really hated? 104,000 subscribers. Wasn't he super hated for a time? But I mean, so was Legend Roni, and people
Starting out in
somehow
Durham,
forgot.
we lost. When we resurge,
Oh, so he also does the tracking thing video. Jeez, you're all wiping your asses, like each other wiping their asses. Like, how is that even possible? Everybody is doing the same thing.
to
That's
Zula,
that dragon thing,
reconnecting with our
right?
al- to succeed. Now,
Okay,
is it also-
Shinji seems to have changed.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back here to another Rise of Kingdoms content. Today, we are going to purchase from the Inscription shop. This is my first time buying stuff in here. I've already been given a lot of recommendation to buy the Hunter Inscription in here. So this is what we're going to do. I'm thinking in the future, we'll be looking into
So there's no
Troops
more.
deals
What's up, Rockers? Jeez, I still remember that from 5 years ago. I think the otherwise part refers to the 5% skill damage. So yeah, it seems like, I mean, and 50 upward to 0 downward. Okay.
extra skill damage, which is great. Before I make some changes in here, before I add the Hunter Inscription, you can see I
But how does, is it a healthy channel? Oh, Jesus Christ. Did he buy subscribers? He 100% did. This is not even remotely possible. Or is it because of the corona times that he just got a lot of subscribers? But like, this is absolutely unorganic. There is no shot. I've been doing this since 2011, and there has never been a channel that organically looks like that, having 100,000 subscribers and like barely pulling views. This is 6 months ago. 10k, 5k, 22k. Might actually been because of Corona. Corona really inflated a lot of people's numbers, which sometimes can even contribute to a channel just dying, which then, you know, it's like, that's really freaking unfortunate. Yeah. Oh, now it's getting more. 51k, 32k, 264k. Can you max legendary commanders with 2113 gold keys? No, you can't. Like, why would you even ask? There's absolutely no way. How would that be possible? That's not a question you have to ask. Like, I'm sorry, but but it was a really freaking successful movie video. Jeez. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it's organic. His channel just died. Looks like. The one thing I liked about Shinji is he was the only one advocating for archers. I did like that about him. He wasn't one of those, yeah, cavalry and everything is fine. So then, actually, we're gonna. Oh god, the most boring Rise of Kingdoms channel, because I can't even really criticize this one. It's just simply, I don't know. Fleisch was so fucking cool in the beginning. He would like this was like when Fleisch started Rise of Kingdoms YouTubing, it was really freaking good. And it was important because he really was pushing the envelope. And then yeah, I guess the money came in and then he just stopped being good. Instead he became like the definition of cringe or something, I don't know. But yeah, the Fleisch was so freaking good in the beginning. 3-hour rally. Oh, that was the one that I watched. Well, actually, people sent me reports. I would assume that was the one.
Yo, this is a 3 hours rally using
Yeah.
Justinian Nevsky
Yeah.
versus Flavius Hera. In summary, Justinian Nevsky performed great with a 1 point.
So it was Flavius Hera, because somebody said it was Flavius Scipio.
3 billion kill points versus 800 million. On the other side, they have fallen for swarming Attila.
Wait. What? 800 million against 3 billion kill point player?
3 billion kill points versus 800 million.
Okay, sorry.
This Flavius Hera. In summary, Justinian Nevsky performed great with a 1.3 billion kill points versus 800 million.
Oh, no, okay, in the report. Okay, yeah, okay, 1.3 against 800. That's the one that I watched.
Counter rally against Justinian. This is just one garrison KVK scenario involving a lot of swarming. Without, Justinian may just have gone even, which still is not a bad trade considering a Flavius garrison. Flavius CPU pure inf could have been more devastating to Justinian though. Going to update you guys with new footage when it arrives.
Footage?
Like, subscribe, appreciate it. Enjoy.
The really... Wait. Okay, do I like that kind of content? Do I like that? You talk for 55 seconds and then you just... Actually, yeah, I guess that's... I was thinking, I think there is actually a market for just fighting footage. So basically, you record 10 hours of fighting and you just, without any commentary, you upload it. I think people would actually watch that. I'm not gonna lie, I would probably watch that once a month while playing League of Legends or something. So, I guess I like it. What else is he up to? From 110 to 60 million, swarm and rally, speed trick, daily objective.
Welcome. There are 2 more speed tricks for the Rise of Kingdoms Pro players on the PC version. The daily objective chests have a delay after
But only for the pro players, okay? Like, there is no skill involved in Rise of Kingdoms. You don't need any mechanical skills, whatever. Like, the biggest players in the game actually don't play the game. They just show up for the fighting and have other people play their game. Have other people play for them. Then when the fighting comes, they're gonna play. Because, like, they don't need to play the game because there is no skill involved. But this is only for the pro players. Like, Jesus. Like, get off your high horse, man.
Clicking them. Not a big deal, but every day over every day, you know. There's a trick to speed that up. On PC, after clicking the chest and the rewards window to pop up, just press the escape key. This
Oh.
is going to skip the animation and you can finish this daily task a bit faster.
Oh god, are you serious? Yeah, really? Yeah, you need a trick for that? How impatient are people? That's insane. So you press escape so the animation is gone faster? I mean, you can instead just sip on your coffee and wait for the animation. What's wrong? Actually, I gotta finish that. It's only for the pro players, okay? Don't do this if you are not professional. It's like you're a fucking Rise of Kingdoms player, if you can even call it a player. Like, get off your high horse. And by the way, Fleisch, I've seen you play Warzone and you absolutely suck. So don't even like give me the Chisco thing where you would say you actually can play proper games and stuff like that. Who else is there? Tragodian. Tragodian was solid. Tragodian was a solid game. Like very formulaic and like not super interesting videos, but really solid. Drago invades fire camp. Oh wait, is that actually like fighting footage without commentary? Now the question is that out of laziness or like is that something he does?
Count too heavily towards cavalry.
Oh,
You
I've
really
seen
can't
that
do something
before
wrong with
apparently.
that situation because they're doing so much damage, they're mobile. That's why cavalry have been so successful in Rise of Kingdoms from day one. But this is actually a really good pairing in my opinion. And again, the ability to fire off 4 skills in the matter of 8 seconds, that's really strong. That's really, really strong. So to me...
Oh wait, did he stop? Oh, he stopped. Oh no, he's okay. He is not as active anymore, I guess you can say. What kingdom are you in? I'm in 2053. Okay, and why are you what? Why are you watching other YouTubers on your stream? What is he is content creator or what? So basically, well, because I'm allowed to, like, why, like, what's the matter? Like, what would be the issue? Like, there is a guideline on YouTube that basically protects what I'm doing. So why would I not? If for whatever reason in Rise of Kingdoms, maybe because it's just very boomer culture, where like those middle-aged men try to do their thing because they want to escape their job or something. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not like trying to, you know, offend anybody, but it just seems weird that only in Rise of Kingdoms do you have this, where people are so hung up on this idea that you can't watch or, you know, look at something from somebody else, even though like literally Driscoll has never come up with an original idea, but whenever somebody does, he straight up copies it. So, you know, it seems weird. So yeah, there is a guideline called fair use. So basically, you are allowed to use and edit and whatnot content from other people, as long as it's transforming the original content. That is why commentary or even, you know, like video essays and stuff like that is possible on YouTube. It's like, as long as you put commentary over it and stuff like that, it's allowed. And I mean, it's important because, like, you know, gotta keep people in check and stuff like that. Man, people call you Lambo, but I'm 100% certain, well, 99% certain, it's actually called Lambeau, right? So you followed on Twitch now. Thank you, man. And dude, by the way, I haven't been watching other YouTubers for 3 years. Yeah, I don't know if you are even still in chat, but or on the stream, but I haven't watched any YouTubers in 3 years. And now I found you, or well, I mean, to be fair, you found me. And man, I enjoy Lambo. Okay. And man, I enjoy your stuff so much. It's like, it's really the kind of stuff that I was craving for. You know, just a little more mature, chill, good ideas, you know, with the interviews, the podcast, and, you know, like really a lot of, you know, I guess behind the curtain information, if you can call it. Really appreciate your stuff. Who else is there? Well, there was only is it? Oh, jeez, what am I doing? What is wait. Okay, I messed up. So, what's it called? Only Farmer? Jesus Christ, man. Oh, hell no. I was on YouTube watching wondered whom you were talking to, and had to follow on Twitch too. I just have fun, and who I am. Can't say too long. Yeah, that's fine, man. I'm not going to be streaming for much longer. I'm kind of tight on time in terms of work, and tomorrow we have the pass opening. So I gotta be, you know, gotta be well rested for that. Okay, so I think I just killed my keyboard. Nice, that's another $190 down the drain. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's working. Okay. Kingsland Aftermath. Oh, is that the one with the 3-hour rally? Okay. Oh, is that only streaming? Okay. I got you. Who else is a good YouTuber? Like, just interesting channel if you're still here, Lambo. So I checked out, because like I said, I didn't watch YouTubers for 3 years. Because, well, I guess I said it many times, I just don't really like them. But there seems to be like a new generation of Rise of Kingdoms YouTubers that are really solid. Like, I just checked out Pluto and I checked out Gains. Now Only Former. Who else is there? Especially, was it Pluto? I really liked. I looked into one video and I really liked it. Seemed like exactly the stuff that I would want to do if I'm going to take this more serious. Jeez, man, I hope my keyboard is surviving. Thank you for your follow, Neil. Actually, you should contact my designer. Maybe get like a nice overlay going and notifications and stuff like that. But at the same time, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, at this point, it's like my whole life is becoming only about YouTube, and that's what I mean, it kind of sort of is already, but at the same time, that's exactly what I never wanted. Which is why, like, for the major part of it, I'm like hands off on other channels. Other than my traveling vlog, that's going to be completely me and nothing else. So that's only streaming. Oh, but it's a female, right? As far as I know. Oh, but she's streaming a lot.
Events where you have to grind.
If we're gonna like a job, then it would be hard to. Yeah, but it kind of already is. Like, I've been on YouTube since 2011. And I do have 4 monetized, like fully monetized channels. but I'm mostly hands off. But yeah, I'm planning a new channel which is traveling vlog, but it has a heavy focus on like mental health and self-improvement, stuff like that. And of course that's like going to be completely me, nothing else. But yeah, I do agree. That's really the issue that I have. Like, I have been a gamer all my life, and ever since, you know, like with one channel, it basically became a job, and that kind of killed the passion that I had for it.
Admit the time to grind. Oops, I got an email here.
Okay, I mean, come on, man. That's a yeah. I already subscribed. I mean, that's a female Rise of Kingdoms YouTuber. You gotta support that, right? But also seems very chill. Free to play, well.
Like, I don't want to be timid in terms of how aggressive I play. But at the same time, I don't.
Hey, can I have some of your speed ups? What the fuck? Okay.
To be.
For whatever reason, it seems like I can actually never hold on to speed ups. Like, I'm always like, oh yeah, now is a good point to like really save up, and I'm going crazy. Next Cine for power, I'm going to be the biggest thing in the world. And then some random ass event shows up and all my speed ups are gone. Gotta run. Alright, man. Bon appetit. Take care of yourself, man. Oh, Vic Gaming. I just realized Vic Gaming. Oh, Jesus, I gotta check up on Fruit Dealer. Has he done something? Dude, this is the one guy I would actually call a content. I hate the term content creator because he's a fucking Rise of Kingdoms player with a microphone, okay? I hate this term content creator, but like this is the one guy I would actually call exactly that. Okay, he didn't do another video.
Possibly. It was a strife of the Eight, housing 4 Imperium and many smaller kingdoms. The kingdoms were divided into 2.
Like, those videos were absolute fire. Like, it was original. I hadn't seen that kind of stuff before, and the editing was like immaculate, and like the video quality right away immaculate. Like, that stuff was really good.
First I saved up 1.7 million action points to win a KVK honor push. Then I used the speed ups and resources I got there to compete on a Zenith of Power event for a legendary city theme. Now I know what you are thinking. How could he defend against such reckless hate? Well,
troops arrive. Okay, I think there is a point, and the point might be now where I kinda have to go after level 41 barbarians. It's just taking too much time to try and go after 44 and 45. So then, who our Vic? But I guess he just really stopped. Yeah, he did. Man, that's so unfortunate. Like, he had great value to the whole community. It's unfortunate he stopped. Alright, so how much do we have? 15 point something. We are ranked 14. And here we have 14.4 and we are number 1. And I mean, I guess we kind of locked in number 1 on this account because it's like half an alliance, really. So I think I'm gonna empty out the AP on this one. Gonna send the troops back on this one. And then I'm done. And I can finally get some food. Alright, is there one more? Yeah. Man, I really gotta look into BlueStacks. It's so freaking laggy. So that actually was a kind of interesting look into different channels. I'm definitely super interested in Pluto. Think I'm going to watch a couple videos later. So we are not pressing escape to get rid of the animation faster because we are not a pro player. Oh god. I love it. I can't even say that I'm hating it or something. I kinda love it. I love how boomer culture Rise of Kingdoms sometimes is. Alright, so in 27 hours we have the gate opening. I'm going to stream it. I'm going to be streaming for around 6-7 hours. We're gonna try it for as much